Caffeine is everywhere. Coffee, energy drinks, pre-workout, and most people think it gives them energy. It doesn't. Caffeine is basically a mask. It hides tiredness, and then it charges you later. In the next few minutes, I'll explain what caffeine really does to your body, how it affects focus, sleep, anxiety, and why the crash happens. Plus, a simple way to use it so it helps instead of backfiring. Here's the core truth. Caffeine doesn't wake you up. It blocks the signal that you're tired. Your brain builds something called sleep pressure during the day. The longer you're awake, the more a chemical called adenosine builds up. Adenosine is your brain's slow down signal. It's what makes you feel sleepy. Caffeine slips into the same receptor spots and blocks adenosine from attaching, so you feel more awake, not because you gained energy, but because you stopped feeling the tired signal. But here's the trap. Adenosine doesn't stop building up. It keeps rising in the background while caffeine is blocking it. So caffeine isn't deleting your tiredness, it's delaying it. And when caffeine wears off, that built-up sleep pressure can hit you all at once. That's a big part of the crash. Now, timing is where most people get messed up. Caffeine stays in your system longer than people think. For many adults, caffeine's half-life is roughly 3 to 7 hours, and it varies a lot. That means if you drink caffeine in the afternoon, there's a real chance you still have a meaningful amount in your system at bedtime. Even if you can fall asleep, caffeine can reduce sleep quality, so you wake up less restored, feel more tired, and then you need more caffeine the next day. That's the loop. Caffeine to fix fatigue, caffeine hurts sleep, you wake up tired, so you drink more caffeine. Repeat. Now let's talk about focus versus anxiety. Caffeine can improve alertness and make it easier to lock in, especially on simple tasks. But caffeine is also a stimulant. So for a lot of people, especially on stressful days, it can increase jitters, racing thoughts, irritability, and anxiety. Sometimes you won't label it as anxiety. You'll just feel edgy, less patient, more reactive. That's still caffeine pushing your nervous system up. So what is a caffeine crash really? It's usually 3 things stacked together. 1. Adenosine comes back online and it feels strong because it's been building up in the background. 2. Stimulation drops, so the contrast feels like a slump. 3. Caffeine lets you overextend, so when the mask comes off, you feel the real fatigue you were ignoring. And here's another reason caffeine backfires over time: tolerance. If you use caffeine daily, your brain adapts. Many people need more to feel the same effect. Eventually, your morning coffee stops being a boost and becomes the thing that gets you back to normal. That's a sign you're not using caffeine for performance anymore. You're using it to return to baseline. So, how do you use caffeine like a tool and avoid the backfire? Here are 4 simple rules. Rule 1, use the smallest effective dose. More caffeine doesn't always mean more focus. After a point, it mostly means more anxiety and a harder crash. Rule 2, don't drink caffeine too late. Because of how long it lasts, your cutoff needs to be earlier than you think if sleep matters to you. Rule 3, don't use caffeine to cover sleep debt. Caffeine is great for performance, terrible as a substitute for rest. Rule 4, watch hidden caffeine. Energy drinks, pre-workout, sodas, strong tea. Small amounts stack up fast. Bottom line, caffeine doesn't create energy. It blocks sleepiness. If you control caffeine, it's a tool. If caffeine controls you, it becomes the system. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.